guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Tori if you guys are new here, and I would love if you would stick around for the rest of this video. So today I'm going to be doing probably my all-time most requested video, like literally ever. I recently posted a what's in my backpack, and I mentioned to you guys that I could do a how I take notes on my iPad video if you guys wanted, and I think I got 50 to 100 requests to do this. I'm not even kidding you, you guys blew me up. So I was like, okay, I gotta do it for them. Like, you guys deserve it. So I have the iPad Pro. This is the newest one, and the 11-inch. It's got Face ID and all that. And then the second generation Apple Pencil. So yeah, I'm gonna kind of give you guys like a little tour of my notes, and then also provide like an example of how I take notes and stuff. It's just gonna be a little walkthrough. It's not gonna be too professional. I've seen some videos like this that are like really like professional, and I'm like, I'm just not that professional. It's gonna be a little bit more chill, but I hope you guys like it. Also, I want to thank you guys so much for 6K. We're well over 6K right now as I'm filming this, but just thank you guys so much. Like, I don't know what I'd do without you, honestly. So thank you guys so much for all the love and support recently. So if you want to see what's on my iPad Pro and kind of like how I take notes, let's go ahead and get started. So really quickly, I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about my iPad. I'm just gonna put the pencil down there because it's gonna fall. Like I said, this is the newest one with the Face ID. This is my background right now. Literally everybody was asking me where I got this iPad case from, and it is Apple, and I got it online at Apple, but I think it's in the pink sand color, I think is what it's called. It's really nice. It's called a Smart Folio, so like it turns on when you open it. You can have your iPad like set up like this, or however. I really like it. It's really nice and thin, and then my pencil can just slide right on. A lot of you guys were saying that you have this iPad or have iPad Pros or have iPads with the pencil, but you weren't sure how to really take notes. So this video is going to be for you. And if you are like me and want to become like a paperless student, if you will, then I would definitely invest in an iPad. I believe it's a little pricey. I'll put all the prices on the screen right here for what mine costs. It is a little bit of an investment. It costs as much as my MacBook. No, not really. A lot less than my MacBook, but it is very expensive for a little iPad, but I love it. And like I said in my past few videos, I don't carry notebooks anymore. I'm completely like paperless in that sense. I use my binder with little division like pocket folders, and I have paper in there because like college requires you to have paper. If they're like, okay, get out a piece of paper, like you know, if you gotta turn something in, you gotta have a piece of paper. So I do use paper, but for the most part, I just take all my notes on this baby. So yeah. So a lot of you guys were telling me to use Goodnotes, and trust me, I have been using Goodnotes ever since I got my iPad, which is about 3 weeks ago, and I'm obsessed. So yes, Goodnotes is so good, and that's the note-taking app that I use currently. So no, this is not sponsored. I am gonna be talking about them a lot, but that's just the app that I use. So now we're gonna go ahead and switch angles so you guys can get a better look. So like I said, it's not gonna be too professional. I hope you guys can see. I'm gonna have to like hold it up maybe like that. Normally with a stylus, if you put your hand down on the whatever you're using, like a Kindle or an iPad or whatever it may be, whatever device you're using, it'll write what your hand, when your hand moves, like it'll like smear it on the screen or whatever. But the Apple Pencil only picks up what your pencil is writing, so you can have like rest your hand. Because I know most people that use stylus, you have to go like that, but for this you can just put your hand on it, and I really like that. So this is the Goodnotes app. This is what it looks like when I go in, and on the side right here it has that categories, and my categories are uncategorized, which comes on the app: school, work, and trash. So I only made 2 categories, school and work. And work, I'm not gonna show you guys because it'll give away a lot of videos, but I basically organize my videos that way. I do like, if I'm mentioning something in a haul, I'll write it down just so I don't forget it. So you guys would see all my different notebooks that have the videos in them. I am gonna go into school, and this is what right here. Now I know a lot of people that for the categories, they have like they have their different subjects. So they'll have math, religion, film, economics right here on the side, and then they will have all their assignments for that class in that folder. So that's just too much for me. I really just do school, and then I have every single subject in a notebook because it's like endless. You can put as much paper as you want in here. Sorry, you guys are gonna like see half my lip. Yeah, so that's kind of what I do. So for math, I don't really take notes. I usually do that in my binder just because we are in a computer lab and she doesn't want us like having like laptops or anything like that. So I don't really feel comfortable taking notes on this for that class. So I do have like a few notes in my binder, but I'm gonna transfer those over here later. But I was just doing math homework and it's just little scribbles that I did. So yeah, that's math. Film, we don't take notes. He has PowerPoints that he just gives us. So this is what it is. And what I do is I went on my school's, not website, but where we get our assignments from and where the teachers and professors like post things, and you press download as PDF, or I think, yeah, or then I press copy into Goodnotes and it put it right in here, and you can write whatever you want all over it. So I can just like write whatever. It doesn't like matter. So I've only had this class twice because yeah, and he hasn't added the other notes yet, but I just added the PDF or the slideshow and I can just write on it as I'm going. But yeah, so that's for film. Religion is online, so I take notes like while I'm reading and the quiz questions and things like that sort. And then economics, I've only had this class once because last Monday was MLK Day, but here's a little bit inside of what my notes look like. I didn't get to finish that, but he says he uploads them online, so I'm gonna have to check and upload them into Goodnotes. And then if you click right there, you can kind of get like an overview of what your notes will look like. I don't know, it's really cool. And then ISM is my computing class. I haven't taken any notes in that class yet because it's literally a computer. So I am going to give you guys an example of what I do. So when I want to create a notebook, I press the add right here, press create a notebook, and you can choose from all, there's like so many different kinds. I normally go for the plain ones, and let's do pink. So then you can type what it's called. So I'm gonna do YouTube. And then, okay, so right here is where you can write, like I could write YouTube. By the way, my handwriting's not pretty, so sorry about that, but I'm not gonna do that. To use the eraser, all I gotta do is double tap on the pencil and it erases. So I can add a text box right here. Usually I go into the app over and do it, but I think I'm just gonna do it right here for time's sake. But I can just add a little text, but over has a lot more better fonts, like prettier fonts, so I like to use over. But for the sake of time, I'm just gonna do this. So then you swipe to the right and you can add all these different papers. So I could do change paper template. You can do ruled, squared, plain, Cornell, music, landscape, and like it's so cool. But so for like economics and math, I'll use graph, but for normal, I just use ruled. Some really, really awesome things about this is, so if I want to draw a box, you know, normally you'd go like that and it wouldn't be perfect, but you can press this little emblem, these little shapes right here in the corner, and it'll make the box for you and it'll make it even. So it's really, really nice and helpful. I use that all the time. And then of course, like I said, to erase, you just double tap. Super simple and easy. But what I normally do for taking notes is I normally use black and I use the second to last one. You can do it custom and do whatever, but I normally just use one of the presets. And so I'll write, like I said, sorry, my handwriting is literally not the best. So I'll write YouTube example, then I'll go right here and draw a box over it. And then I'll press on the highlighter, and it's really cool because it has all these different colors, and normally just pick like a pink or whatever color I'm feeling, and then just kind of go in. Nothing too crazy, just something very simple, and that's normally what I do. So if I mess up and want to erase all that completely, I press the back button, and then if I didn't mean to do that, I press the forward button. Like, it's really cool in that sense. I can also, if I want to move this text down here, I press this button right here, draw a line around it, and I can move it like that. So that's really, really cool. So normally for notes, like I said, I'll just outline it in a box and highlight it and all that fun stuff. That's my heading. Obviously, I'll put the date over here, and then I'll just begin writing my bullet points and highlighting and all that fun stuff. It's nothing too crazy, and it's super easy. It's just like writing on paper. So super easy, just like that. And that's pretty much all I do. And then to make a new page, like say I run out of room, I just pull over to the next page, and I can also change this to whatever kind of paper I want. The opportunities are endless with this app. I absolutely love it. You can add a text box like I did earlier. I can add image, bookmark. Also, another really cool feature is if I want to write really small, what I can do is move this over here and I want to write on that line. And it's like super small and defined. So I really, really, really like that, but that's pretty much it. You can do it by date or name. It's really cool. And if you have a lot, you can just search for documents up here. You can print these off and put it in a binder if you want, if you don't like reading notes from like a screen like this, but you want to take notes on an iPad, I would definitely recommend printing it to a wireless printer or whatever and then putting it in a binder. You can also type, like I said, you enter the text box and you could just type your notes, but I really like writing them because it's just like writing on paper. It's really, really smooth and nice and easy. The opportunities are endless and I absolutely love it. Also, to put the pencil and to charge it, it just clicks right to the side like a magnet. So guys, that is pretty much it for how I take notes on my iPad. I just wanted to do a quick little demo for you guys and give you a tour of my notes, even though I haven't been in school but for only 2 weeks and I haven't taken that much notes, and then kind of just show you what it's like writing notes and all different kind of tricks and stuff. I didn't want to do too much and like just showing you guys like what I'm writing. If you would like an in-depth like me copying my notes over or like a way more in-depth one, then just let me know. But I just thought for the sake of time and simplicity to just make it short so you guys can get the idea, you know what I mean? I really, really hope you guys enjoyed this. It was so requested and I wanted to give it to you guys because a lot of you guys were curious how I take notes. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel down below if you are new here. Make sure you click the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video, which is every Wednesday and Sunday. Don't forget to follow me on my social medias, always linked in the description box below, and I'll put them on the screen right here. I love you guys so much. Thank you again so much for watching. I will see you very soon in my next video. Mwah. Bye guys.